want to look at brake stuff. Here's the switch Moss Motor has for your brake switch. And that's the bubbled. It's got the bubble end on it. So, but what I really wanted to look at here was fittings. So there are two different type of fittings. There's a coarse thread, and then there's a fine thread. So this is a fine thread, 24 thread, 3/8 nut that goes on. And this is the bullnose and some of your early stuff. So it's a little different. I was working on my 63 GT and it caught me because I had all these fittings and I thought they were going to fit. And I went to screw them in. I was replacing lines. I went to use these to replace the old rusty ones. And lo and behold, different thread. So, I probably knew at one point, and like many things in my life, I've forgotten, but the threads are different. And you've got to use one that's got the extended tip on it, like this, because it's got to hook up. If you don't, here's one with a short, or I guess I've got short ones in there, I've got long ones, but here's one that's not extended. It'll bottom out. So that's one of these right here. It's actually bottomed out. It's tight, but you can see the line's not tight. And then here's one that's got the regular flare, and that's nice and tight. So again, you've got to have that flare on there, that extended end. And again, there's two different sizes. These are actually, I had a hard time finding them. They're Classic Mini. So I found a company that sold Classic Minis. I even called Moss Motors in their tech department, talked to them, and they couldn't come up with a number. They just happened to know a guy at a Classic Mini place and said, hey, give Classic Mini a call. And I was able to get some shipped in. So be aware, coarse thread, long nose, fine thread, bull nose. If you're wondering why they don't fit into your adapters very well, because it sure caught me. That's all I got for today.